sit down and get your fucking skirts on. We're going to be doing a romance novel today. Yes, base books. We are going over Abundance of Katherines by John Green. Now, why do I read romance novels in the first place, right? Kind of gay, kind of feminine. I don't care. When I'm able to express myself in the best way possible, that's when I'm able to become the most based, the most controversial, and that's why I read them. Secondly, I'm also able to relate to other people. I'm also able to connect with them and understand them, right? Let's get into the book. Enough about that. This book follows a boy genius dealing with his dating life, graduating from high school, and his obsession with girls named Catherine. Yes, that is pretty much the premise of the book, and I relate to this personally because I've dated two girls with the same name and middle name. Very funny because I followed this joke. I named them 1 and 2, and he's up to 19 in the book. Anyways, coming of age book. He goes on a road trip, ends up staying in a rural town after his car breaks down or something like that. And introductions of country bumpkin characters, a female character lead, and just the conflict of city, nerdy, autistic boy meets country, rural, street smarts. And that insinuating, throwing a couple romance ideas in there, throwing a couple anagrams from Catherine, and there you have the book. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. It's following that savant autistic thinking, and that was very interesting. I did like that in there. And the story is pretty linear in that sense. Now, when it comes to my overall thoughts on the book, it was a little straight line, and it's a little one note due to the characters and the premise of the dating scene. But I liked it anyways because, sometimes you're in the mood for a little mint chocolate chip instead of the cookie dough ice cream, right? Now, having said that, let's talk about what this book is going to do when you read it, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, is this book going to change your life? And the answer is probably not. I mean, I'm going to give it like a 5.1, 5.2 as far as how important it is for you to read. A great book, nonetheless. But it's really just a good, fun book exploring different personalities, exploring and being able to have fun with how people think. And I love that. I love being challenged. I love expressing ideas, First Amendment all the way. And that's what this whole channel is about. It's about expressing yourself and getting out there and telling people what books that they need to read, what books they need to change their lives, and what books that we need to keep alive and keep promoting. If you guys have any hidden knowledge, any books that can break my mold, break my thinking, I would more than welcome those as well. Now, for all those guys that don't know how to talk to girls, for all those guys that maybe need a little bit more emotion, yes, that's how you read. The more you can think about love, the better you are expressing yourself. Women fall in love with what they hear, so I encourage all men to start reading more romance books. We're actually the more romantic of the sex if you looked into it. So that's why we need to express ourselves in the best way possible. So getting into the weeds a little bit, let's just finish this review. This was Abundance of Katherines by John Green, 5.1 to 5.2 out of 10. And keep her moving, and thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. This has been Base Books out.